Hello friends. It has been a good long while since I made a video. I've been busy with other things. I'm not gonna lie, this summer has kind of kicked my butt and we have taken a break from the garden like we did last year. It's all tarped. And so not a whole lot has been going on. I have been able to create a little area under the shade. You can see this raised bed back here, and I have some giant milkweed. I added a little picnic table where I'm sitting now and some planters. So I'm in the process of making this little area here a pretty place and just a place to be, and like basically my raised bed garden, container garden, trying to make a little pretty place. So today I thought I would go ahead and initiate video making again. And catch you guys up with what we're doing. The tomato seeds have been started. I'll take you into the grow room. I've got to clean it out because we were using it for our onion storage, and that did a really nice job. It kept it at a good temperature. We had an oscillating fan keeping the circulation going, and so I have preserved a lot of onions because of course they don't last a real long time, especially the white ones. And so I froze a bunch of those, and I have several more that I've got in the kitchen. Just the whole preserving aspect of farming and growing your own stuff and homesteading and even trying to make your own bread. I'm getting into grinding my own wheat berries. I have a bucket of wheat berries. I have a grinder. I killed my sourdough starter, so I've got to start again. I think sometimes it's too warm in the house. Our AC is not able to keep up with how hot it's been getting. We are in a manufactured home and the insulation's not that great. But eventually we'll have to service our air conditioning unit to see if we're getting the most efficiency out of it. So I've been concentrating on my front flower bed herb garden, discovering that it's too sunny out there for some of the herbs, so I've moved them over into the shadier part where I have the raised container gardens, and still experimenting with that. But let me get back to preserving and stuff. Sometimes it can just be a lot to try to learn all at one time and keep up with all the little things. And so I haven't been canning much either. So I want to get back into that this coming season, this coming fall. We're planning on growing a lot of carrots, a lot of beets. We're going to try to do the tomatoes again. We're going to do Sun Gold and Big Beef. But we're not going to grow a whole lot because we've been having issues with our soil. So we're going to plant them in another section of the garden, or a new extension of the garden. And hopefully nematodes won't be there, at least for the first season that we use it. But I want to get back into canning tomatoes because I do miss making my own pasta sauce, and just really getting back to the simple goodness of knowing what your ingredients are, knowing what's in your food, and keeping all of the additives out as much as possible. So you'll probably see some changes in the yard. There's, of course, with summer usually comes a lot of more growth, a lot more overgrowth, although we have had a drier summer than usual, so it's not extremely bad. I am ready for fall. It can't come soon enough, but I'm trying to embrace the blessing of the summer. It's a little cooler today than it has been. We got up over 100 degrees last week, and I'm not sure what the high is today, but I'm going to be just doing some things today and this week, and I'm going to bring you along and just initiate the progress for preparation for the fall garden. And we've got a nice layout of plans for that. So enjoy, welcome back. Sorry for about a 7-month break. I've been dealing with other, personal issues, and maybe they're not issues, but just, different season of life. And so I'm ready to pick it back up again. So let's see what the day and this week holds. All cleaned up, getting ready for the next season. It's not perfect, but it's definitely cleaner than it was. Our shelves are ready. We've got the tomatoes started over here. A couple of shelves here. Not very many, like I said, because we're needing to find out whether or not our soil's gonna cooperate with us. It's not fancy, but it's adequate. Here are all of our trays, cleaned up, ready to go. I may go ahead and start peppers today. I may also do onions to get them going. But yes, anyway, our workstation is clean again, and that is my comfy chair for when I'm seating and my work table. That one's a heavy one. You can see this rack here. It's got some beautiful yellow ones here. So they have to come down. I'm gonna try to knock this trunk off because it really needs to be pruned after it's harvested. Hit it right. I pulled that over to there, and I'm going to let Corey put it in between to fertilize the rest of the banana bunch because I don't think I can really pick it up. Okay, some of these trees, these avocado trees, were trimmed back a bit because of the last hurricane season. Remember Helene and the one right after that, I don't remember what it was called. But we left on the second one to go up into Georgia. And so we're not, this is one of the mango trees and a couple more over here. So, but as far as the avocados, of course this peach tree is fine, but as far as the avocados go, we're not banking on a huge, or any harvest really. Look how that one got hacked back, and it's our favorite. It's the Day avocado, but this season it's just not going to bear. This is the coconut cream mango, and we may have a couple on that. And here are our lychee trees, the Sweetheart, and I believe that one's the Mauritius. And I'm back here checking for pineapple because this is the season. Got one. Got another one here. Two. Going back here. Try not to stab my eyeballs in all of this sharpness. Don't want these to go to waste. Oh my, here's another. I wonder if these ripened up overnight, because I think, well, it was yesterday or the day before Corey brought in 3 that were ready. And now these are all ready. Now this one's got some really ripe spots on it, so I'm sure we can salvage a bit of it. Glad I came back here today, because there are a bunch. Look at this under this vine. I gotta stay on top of this vine. That's gardening in Florida for you. Where everything grows. Let's see, any more gold in there? Yes, of course. This small one. There's another one. There's one over there in the middle, or 2 of them over there. I'm gonna have to go around, I guess. I'll have to come back out here with a basket or something. I'll have to go under them. Oh, I'll go this way. Get in the middle. And there's one more over here. Oh, thank you, Lord. What an abundance. This is great. Looks like we got 13 in this haul. Wow, they're gorgeous. And this is the area where I put the picnic table. Cleaned it up, changed it up a little bit. Got a fire pit over here. It's nice to sit out here sometimes. Eventually I want to cook some meals out here. I put a couple of raised beds on either side of where the old well pump or connection system was, because we had a new well drilled right over there. Raised bed over here. I had peppers and eggplant and basil and tomato, and they're on their way out. I had potatoes up here. Those produced pretty decently. Then tomatoes, and they're done. And the same kind of thing over here in these pots. They all need a refresh. And my, what is it, the longevity spinach, I think. And I have an Everglades tomato, another beauty berry, more Meyer lemon trees in these 2 pots, and my lovely 10-foot picnic table, which I'm excited about, and some herbs, which this one is Italian oregano, which is just thriving. I can't say that for everything, but they were doing really well. This one is sweet mint that's struggling, and some other things. So it's a work in progress, but it is my shady little gathering area. And one day I'll put some party lights between the trees and have a little lighting out here. A lot of things out here have grown up. Here's my hibiscus. It's doing well this year. I've got some vine growing up in it. I gotta take that out, but the leaves look a lot more healthy this year. The beautyberry has taken off up here. It's putting on a lot of berries. My queen palm tree has gotten really tall, and it's providing some shade out here. We planted another one over here to help shade the area even more. Got my yellow flowers. It's a little bit grown up because things grow pretty fast. I've got some junk over here, debris to throw away. My plumbago, my bougainvillea in the back, and everything is just huge. I want to take up these tiles here because it's hard to mow over them, but they're really heavy, so I've got to get Corey to help me with those. I've got perennial peanut actually starting to spread. Very excited about that. And we'll go over here to where the herb area is. Like I said, I'm having to kind of transition this away from herbs because of the hot of the sun. But here is Daddy's camellia. It is growing. It struggled out here, but I think it's going to be okay. Got some basils out here. African basil. I think that one's holy basil, but I'm not sure. I got my crepe myrtles. They're doing really pretty. Got my Texas sage right here, and my cactus. So pretty. These trees are taking off. I'll probably have to do some trimming on them this season. I don't remember what this bush is, but you can see that the butterfly likes it. Let's see if I can get a... Nope, he moved. And I moved another palm tree out here to get some shade. Really need some shade out here. It's slow, but it's coming. There's my lemongrass. But ultimately, I want this to be thriving out here. And so I need to add a little bit more shade. Not sure exactly how, but it is changing and coming along. All of that turmeric out there, we thought we got it out of the bed, but lo and behold, it sprang up. So we still have turmeric out here. And we have a lemon tree, a Meyer lemon, which it has 1 lemon on it this year, which is its first production. Let's see if I can find it. Somewhere in here. Oh, it's heavy right here. It's this one. So, there we go. Just kind of a quick overview of this area up here. Oh, and my purslane is blooming. That's nice. Got heather and rosemary. I need to add some water out here. Got some things in a pot there. Iris. So eventually this all will be fine. I think these blooms are pretty. So that's about it for today, my friends. I'm hot, I'm sweaty. At least there's a nice breeze, which I'm grateful for. And I'll see you next time. Y'all take care.